Hey everybody, it's your Sam here with another live stream on Thursday. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a good day or a good morning and all that good stuff. So, I have a little bit of an announcement to make, and I'm going to do that here in a little while. Make sure that there's a little bit more people coming in and all that good stuff. But I, for one, am not participating in Camp NaNoWriMo because, as I said in some of my earlier videos, I took part in the HB90 course and I am trying to schedule my life and test some of the processes that I've learned in the HB90 course for this quarter. So I thought that being part of Camp NaNoWriMo would be a little bit too much while I'm trying to do that. Plus, we've got a trip planned this month too. And yeah, less stress is best stress. No stress at all is best stress. But anybody that's not stressed, yeah, let me know how you do it because that's amazing. Anyway, for those of you that are new here or are watching the replay, what I do is I have 20-minute sprints of which you can do whatever it is that you need to get done for the day, whether that is writing, editing, reading, doing some kind of household chore, or what have you. We run for 20 minutes, do the thing, and then we stop and chat a little bit in between, and then we run some more 20-minute sprints. Now, towards the end, I might not have time for a full 20-minute sprint, so towards the end, I might have like a 10-minute sprint or a 15-minute sprint or something like that. But yeah, that's the gist of this stream. And yay. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into our first one so we can get some productivity done, so we can get woke up if you're like me, because I'm all about waking up right now. But yeah, all right. Don't forget to stretch, loosen everything up so the words or whatever it is that you're doing flows freely. Now let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Get at it. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I finished Duolingo for the day. So I've got that going for me. And I managed to edit for about 10 minutes there. So yay. Progress is progress. The whole gray banner thing is annoying me. Because it should be my colors. And it's not my colors. So I don't know. And it's not changing. Because I've tried changing it 3 times now, and it hasn't. So I think Streamer is just having a thing. And it's okay. I'll get over it eventually. Maybe. Possibly. I doubt it. But it's okay. Oh, goodness. Hey, Eva. Hey, Alexandria and Devin and Broken. I hope y'all are doing well. And I asked Eva how she was doing with unpacking and settling in. And she seems to be doing okay. Got just 2 main rooms to go before I haul in the rest of the boxes to find homes for those things. Then I can finally go to the fun room, the library. And she's got yard work this weekend and then back to critique reads next week. That's the plan, but it's a lot. Yeah. You got this. Alexandria managed to open her document. Awesome. Baby steps. It's all good. We can get all this done. But yeah, I am not going to upload a video for this Sunday because we are actually going to be going to South Carolina Comic-Con. And I just kind of want to take like another little mini vacation kind of thing. So that, and I didn't really schedule myself enough time to do a video for Sunday. So there's not going to be a video uploaded on Sunday. For those of you that do know, I do upload videos every Sunday and Thursday. So my next video will be Thursday. I actually have today's video scheduled to go up at 10. So yeah. All right. Now to the fun stuff. For those of you on YouTube, I have a comment pinned in the chat, and it is to a Discord. And this Discord is where you can unite yourself with a beta reader, or you can volunteer to beta read for somebody. And there's little sign-up forms in the descriptors of each channel, and it is called Uniting Beta Readers and Authors. And everyone here is welcome to join, even if you're not quite ready to provide your work for beta reading just yet. Feel free to join and get to know one another and possibly sign up to be a beta reader for somebody else, because we want to provide a place in this community where authors and beta readers can connect and they can share their work, share their ideas, and get some feedback on their work. And Broken Entertainment here in the chat is the lovely person who came up with this idea, and I'm just kind of helping out a little bit. So yeah, it's great. I think it's going to be a good thing, and it's free. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. The link is also down in the description as well over on YouTube. So if you can't click it out of the chat, make sure to click it out of the description box. And I'll be talking a little bit more about it. And I'll always have the link in my descriptions of my videos from here on out too. So yay, I'm kind of excited. There's also some voice chat channels over there on the Discord and all that good stuff. But yeah, there's little forms that you can fill out, where you have your word count, your genre, and everything like that, what you're kind of looking for in a beta reader feedback. And there's also forms for alpha reader feedback as well. If you have like a really rough first draft and you haven't quite edited it yet, but you want to get some feedback on like the plot or maybe some of the characters or something like that, there's also a place for alpha reader feedback too. Yay, it's fun. All right. But yeah, there's the link again too. Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the next sprint so we can get some things done, right? Right. That's what we're here for. Let me get rid of that banner. Yay. Thank you, Devin. I really appreciate it. There's not anybody there now except for me and Broken Entertainment, but yeah, the more that people that join, the more we can get some conversations going, the more that we can share our work and get a community built up around it. And I'm hoping that it will be really helpful for everybody that joins. Yay, Alexandria. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is great. Thank you guys so much. And feel free to introduce yourselves in the general chat. And yeah, we'll get started there. All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I got some graphics done for our Discord server because I forgot to do that the other day. Yay. But yeah. So if you just joined, we are launching our Discord server. Broken Entertainment came up with this idea, and I'm kind of helping along with it a little bit, I guess. And what this Discord server is doing is we want an area that is free for writers like us, authors like us, to find beta readers and alpha readers for their work. And we created this. So it is called Uniting Beta Readers and Authors, or UBRA for short. And yeah, come join us. And again, thank you, Devin and Alexandria, for joining. Broken's excited. Hey, Misha, how are you? I hope your day is going well. And Mr. Blandus, hey, you're at work. That is completely understandable. And thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Alexandria got in 249 words. That is awesome. Way to go. Misha says it sounds awesome. I'll drop in. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is brand new, so there's only a few of us there right now, but we'll get things moving and hopping soon. Got distracted by Discord. Very easy to do. Very easy to do. But yeah. Awesome. Okay. That's cool. My computer's having an issue. Woohoo. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay. All right. Hey, Kendra. How are you? Or Candy. I remembered that you like to be called Candy too. I hope you're doing well. And yeah. So, Discord server. Make sure to join it. Link is pinned to the top of the YouTube channel. Chat. Too many things going on. All right. So yeah, all I got done was making some images to post to Instagram and all that good stuff. And yeah. All right. Yeah, the link is also in the description too. It's under Uniting Beta Readers and Authors, or UBRA, and it's also pinned to the top of the chat. It should be pinned to the top of the chat. Let me make sure that I'm telling y'all right. Yes, it is. Okay. And I will also be having this link in every single one of my video descriptions from here on out too, because yeah, it's a thing now. But yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into another sprint, shall we? Yes, maybe, possibly. Let me make sure that I actually have a timer somewhat working. I do, because it's run off with me. Oh, too many tabs, too many brain tabs. All right, everybody, make sure that you remember to stretch, rotate those wrists, kind of bend your fingers back a little bit, spread them out, get everything all loosened up so that you can have the words flowing freely, depending on if you're writing or not, or whatever it is that you're doing. Make sure to stretch, because you don't want your back to start hurting. You don't want your wrists to start hurting, or your elbows or your shoulders. Make sure that you roll your neck on your shoulders a little bit, loosen everything up, and stay hydrated. Uh, if you have some rumblies and the tumblies, make sure you get something to eat. And let's go ahead and get started again in being productive as soon as I can get back over to the tab, because tabs. In 3, 2, 1, get productive. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I was distracted. So yeah, I didn't really get much done that time, but it's all good. All right. And there's the link again. Again, it's pinned to the top of the chat, and it's also in the description. Hey, cool gamer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, Inuel. Hey, hey, hey. And we're talking a little bit about Discord. And I'm kind of not really new to Discord, but I don't use it as often, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's all right. Like I said, takes some getting used to, just like any kind of social media or community or anything like that. And honestly, all I'm on Discord for is like writing communities. I do have a friend group on there, and I've got marine mammal rescue on there, so I can get some updates on my otters and all that good stuff. So yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Misha got some work. It did some audiobook recording. Nice. Way to go. Alexandria got 186 words. Great, 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 great. I like to see those words flowing in. Yeah. Followed a couple dozen writers last year, but the interactions were minimal. Photo shares and other links to the content wasn't the norm yet. With this one, I'm hoping we can get some like just feedback going, and like it's just like me and Broken were talking, it's difficult to find good beta readers or beta readers that will give you feedback. I guess some of them just like read a couple of chapters and then they fade away, they ghost you kind of thing. And then others will read the whole thing, but then they won't really leave you the feedback. They just say, oh, that was great. And it's like, no. So I'm hoping with United Beta readers and authors, it will create like a kind of a sense of community where you can talk about the feedback. You can talk about each chapter, and you can put feelers out there of, how you need to word your synopses, or just reword some things in your chapter, or rework some of your characters or something like that. It just good communication. That's kind of all I was aiming for. And I think that's what Broken was aiming for too, but I could be wrong. Oh, goodness. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Hey, Heather, how are you? I know some people send questionnaire to their beta readers so they can look out for specific stuff. I've been thinking about trying that. Yes, I've done the same thing. And the people who follow the questionnaire, it is great, especially if you put it like in Google Docs, where you can put everything as like each question, and you can focus on that one question at a time. And that's amazing. So I'm hoping that this Discord channel will kind of help with that, because I'm planning on posting some helpful links and helpful forms that y'all can use towards getting the feedback that you want and giving the feedback that your author wants and all that good stuff. Haven't better read much, but I did prefer when there were questions. Yes. Otherwise, the time involved was similar to a dev or line edit. Yep. My brain can't turn that off without guidance. Right. I understand that. I prefer when there's questions too. Otherwise, I kind of just focus on like something random on the piece that I'm reading. Like I get caught up in the character aspect and I forget to, think over how each point is kind of helping the plot. So yeah, guidance is awesome. But yeah, I'm just hoping that it will help a lot of people out, and I hope it'll be like a good community to go. Yeah, it's good for them because it focuses their reading, lets them be a little lazy in that they don't have to think of new stuff. Facilitating laziness is kindness. Oh, goodness. Yeah, and sometimes I get caught up in like the whole editing thing too. If there's like a grammatical error, it's like, oh, and then I start focusing on that. I'm looking for misspelled words or where a comma should be or something instead of the actual story. And that's bad too. Let's see. Eva says, I go into beta and critique reads looking for things to fix or improve. Praise is there to keep it light, but the point of feedback is to spot the issues. And authors aren't always so keen on that yet. Questions definitely keep the expectations for both authors and readers on the same page. Exactly. So yeah, I'm going to one of these days get some examples of some like questions and all that good stuff up there too. It's probably going to be next week sometime before I get it up there. Sorry, I just had an idea. I need to write it down. Something else to do with what I'm working on now, the edits that I'm working on, because yeah. I apparently can't do two things at once. So that's cool. That's a good day, right? Right. Devin says I've done a lot of baiting reading, but it's been a while. Yeah. I've done like 3 or 4 beta reads, I think. And I was part of a writing group back in college and one about 5 or 6 years ago before the pandy. And I liked the whole writing group aspect thing, where you bring in a chapter or you bring in a short story or bring in a poem or something that you're working on. It's just like a little slice, and everybody reads it and you get the feedback and you get the discussion going. And I think that would be an awesome thing that we might be able to put into Uniting Beta Readers and Authors, or UBRA, here too. I'm hoping. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Critique reads have been 12 to 36 pages of editorial dev feedback. I always have a lot to say. Yeah. That's good, though. That's really good. I like that kind of feedback. I just don't have time. I used to. Hopefully now I'll be able to beta read some more. Yeah. I've done upwards of 50 beta reads since 2010. Wow. Way to go. That is awesome. I always felt like back then, whenever I was doing it and when I was part of the writing channels and everything, I always felt like I didn't really have anything for them to read of mine. Because at that time, I was into games. I was into RPGs. And some of you have probably heard me talk about, the Greatest Journal and Insane Journal games that I was a part of. A lot of them were fan-based, and some of them were original character kind of thing. But I was into those, and I wasn't writing my own stuff as much. So I felt like I was like giving all the feedback and didn't have anything to share. And that felt awkward because everybody would stare at me like, well, why aren't you writing? And it was bad. Some authors provided questionnaires and some wanted me to take notes, then send the notes to them. Yeah. I think if there's at least a mention of a focus, then that can help guide the feedback and guide the notes too. But I think giving like an overall feedback too, like if there is a questionnaire, like towards the end of that questionnaire is like, did you have any thoughts on what I could improve, would be good as well. That's King B pages long. I'm going to have to up my beta reader game. Because I'm sitting here going, it's, I give lines of feedback and it's not long, and it's just short, sweet, and to the point. So maybe I need to expound upon it a little bit. I'm used to scientific papers. That's what I'm used to reading. So yeah. And theses. I've read hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of theses. Once I've started working with authors who are significantly less experienced than me, especially when I started beta reading as a freelancer, I would pick 3 things for people to read through. Yeah. That's a pretty good idea. If they want structural edits, I would give line-by-line comments as I read. Yeah. I take notes as I read and then type it up in a detailed form for critiques. Betas, I'd say what I liked and what I didn't. Answer questions if they were there, not as much time toward it. Yeah. There is a company. I am currently picking and choosing the books that I want to beta read for them. And their feedback form for their authors is just so generalized. Like I've noticed that the form does not change between the books, and I feel like it should, because there's nonfiction books and then there's fiction books. Like right now I'm reading a gothic paranormal thing, and it's very Jane Eyre-ish, and the form is the same as the nonfiction book I read for them. And it's like, let's change this up a little bit. And the author did have a note that they put in the email of what the author wanted to focus on, but it's like nowhere in the form that you fill out. So yeah, I'm going to email notes. I get paid for edits. I can give 40 hours to a beta. Yeah. But I found it quite soul destroying to go into detail and then have authors who don't know what they're doing be like, no, but blah, blah, blah. Or worse, I'm not a bad writer. Oh, yeah. That, yeah. Yeah. Authors like to counter feedback. Yeah. So I literally put warnings up when I advertise my services. If you don't want to know, don't ask me. Exactly. Straight no chaser kind of person. That's a good way to put it. But that first read through opinion can be swayed from information off the page. Just let them think I'm wrong and carry on. I'm only one reader after all. Yeah. And isn't that the point of finding beta readers and alpha readers for your work? Because you want to see how different readers are going to think and feel about your book. Sometimes I think us authors are a little too sensitive at times, and therefore they tend to like argue their points and think that you're attacking them if you give them kind of feedback, even though they asked for the feedback. And that's just, it's just not cool. It just, yeah. No chasers are okay, but I prefer pentatonics. Yeah, exactly. I aim for at least 6 readers for each book. Yeah. It is, but some only want to hear that their book is great. Then give it to a kid. Their book is the next bestseller. It's hard to get feedback that doesn't align with that perception. Yeah, no. I didn't stop the timer. Hold on. Let me cancel that noise. Oh. And that's, yeah. I mean, I get it if, like, you get beta reader feedback and that beta reader is like ripping your work to shreds because they signed up for reading your book and they didn't know what they were getting into. Like, it's a completely different genre from what they normally read. So you've got to kind of take that with a grain of salt as well. But you let them read your book. You wanted their feedback. You wanted their opinion. So you're going to have to take it from an analytical perspective instead of a butthurt perspective. Have to go jump into another room to rearrange. I hope you get through soon, Eva, and yeah, take some time for yourself. Sit around for just a little while. I know it's difficult to do when you have so much to do, but rest is good for you too. All right. Okay. So let's get into another sprint because that's what we're here for, right? And I think I've only done 3. Is that right? Probably. Okay. The timer going off, in the background kind of reminded me, hey, you're supposed to be doing sprints instead of talking everyone's ear off and saying the same things over and over again. All right. Don't forget to stretch out. No, get those muscles loosened up and get everything nice and loose so the words flow out, or you can edit or do housework or whatever it is that you need to be doing. Make sure to drink something, stay hydrated, make sure to eat something if you have some rumblies and the tumblies, and let's get started again in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I didn't do anything for that one again. I'm getting to where I'm not as productive during my own live stream as I should be, and that's a problem. Well, I'll work it back into it eventually, maybe, possibly. Lead by example, right? Right. Oh goodness. So we've got Annual's live stream coming up right after this at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is in 5 minutes. If you want to join another live stream, that is awesome and supportive. Now, you also have a whole list of live streams going on for the entire day with Devin's playlist here. I've got it pinned up in the comment section again, or the chat section. And yeah, don't forget to join UBRA, Uniting Beta Readers and Authors, because it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm getting some more ideas for it. And I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. It's probably going to be a dumpster fire, but it'll be okay. We'll talk it out and see how it goes, because yeah, it is what it is, and I want it to be helpful. I want it to be a good community, and I'm sure Broken does too. So yeah, we'll see what happens, because I'm all over the place, and it'll be all right. I again am not going to have a video that comes up this Sunday, because we're going to be at South Carolina Comic-Con having fun and having, mental breakdowns because I'm around people again, and it's going to be okay. It's going to be a lot of fun. It really is. We've got some friends meeting us there, and I just can't wait to hang out with them and see all the new artwork and some comics, and spending way too much money probably, but it'll be all right. It's been a while since we've been to an actual convention, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited because it's, like I said, it's been a while, and this is actually a brand new convention to us, so it's going to be awesome, I think. People are scary. I agree. I agree. Yeah, let's just leave it at scary. Because there are some other terms that I want to call them, and that can probably get me in trouble, and it'll be okay. Because yeah. Nice. Be nice. I love this online community that we have here, because it's just so welcoming, and so we're like-minded people. And whenever I step out of this area and into real life, it's like I'm going into a new world. And I wish it was fictional, but it's not. It's real, and it sucks, and it's okay. Of course, you're welcome, Annual. This is what we're here for, to support one another and to help each other out, because it's amazing, and we need to. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah. Anyway, let's wrap this up before I just, continue to ramble on and speak nonsense. Right? Right. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. I hope y'all got some stuff accomplished during this live stream, because we know I didn't, and it'll be okay. Make sure to check out the live streams in Devin's playlist, get some more things done today, and support our local channels and some awesome people, and join Annual's live stream, which is going on right after I close up this one. And yeah, check out everybody's videos, support one another, be kind, stay safe, keep writing, keep being creative, and I will see you next